Here's a website that I started using in my science classes this year that can help teachers to quickly and graphically see errors that have been made in a student's paper, and even does a good job letting teachers know if there has been any plagiarism occurring during their writing. I've also shared this website with my students and have found that their writing has improved quite drastically. This website is absolutely free. There are some premium plans available, but the free version, which does contain a few ads, is excellent. Just go to PaperRater.com and click the Use Now Free button. Copy and paste the text of the paper that you want graded. You can also place a works cited page in there as well. Select which grade level your student is in. Select the type of paper that is being submitted. In this case, it is a short story. Next, select whether or not you want to check for plagiarism. It does say skip is fastest and include is slower. However, I have found that there isn't much of a noticeable difference in time at all. Scroll down and click the checkbox and then click button, get report button. Now over to the right is a list of items that PaperRater has checked. I just go through this list. The plagiarism detection will give you a percent of how much the paper has been plagiarized. In this case, it is 100% original. Next, you see the spelling errors. And then you can go on and see what grammar mistakes they might have made. Always carefully inspect these suggestions, though, as sometimes a student is more right than the program. PaperRater also suggests to your students whether their phrases are too elementary or not. It also checks for transitional phrases. The program lets you and your students know whether their sentences are too long or too short. The passive voice section is new, and it lets your students know if you are using passive voice too often. PaperRater will also give you some stats on the sentence structure and words that your students have done. It also grades the level of vocab that your students have used. Finally, it gives a student a suggested grade for their paper based on the grade level. You can also see in the paper itself some highlighted words. You and your students can quickly get an overview of the errors without all the detail just by clicking on it. And you can see the suggested edits. PaperRater helps me grade my students' papers. It might be great for you and your students as well. And you can't beat free.